If LSU wants to beat Alabama, they're going to have to do at least one thing. Figure out a way to stop Tua Tagovailoa from hanging out in the pocket for an absurd amount of time. And what I mean by absurd is that I'll show it to you in 2 plays today. And so I'm not going to waste any time. First play in the first quarter of the Alabama versus Tennessee game, at the 13-minute, 35-second mark. Here we have a play where Alabama's in shotgun, 4 wide. One of the wide is tight end Irv Smith, who's in the slot nearest right of Tua Tagovailoa. Running back Josh Jacobs is set left of Tagovailoa. So Alabama's only blocking with 5 people on this play. So keep that in mind. Tua has a clean pocket from the get-go, and he has 4 to 5 seconds, just completely no pressure, untouched, nobody in his face, nothing, clean pocket. He knew from the beginning that he was going to Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle motions before this play, so you can kind of see that he looks like a focus or at least a decoy or something. Watch Tua's head stay zeroed in on Jalen Waddle the entire time that this play develops. Now that's actually rare because you never see Tua just focus on one player and not use his eyes to trick the defenders. On this play, he stared a receiver down, which is actually surprising to me. And what's weird is that I'm surprised that he missed this. Irv Smith is coming open behind the middle defenders of the field, wide open. It's probably a touchdown if Tua hits this. And so vintage Tua Tagovailoa would have been looking at Jalen Waddle to draw defenders in and then hit Irv Smith on the post route in the middle of the field that's wide open. Weirdly enough, he usually has the opposite problem of ignoring open, wide open underneath players. So maybe Dan Enos and Mike Locksley have been in his ear about those type of plays. And now he's thinking, I need to hit my underneath plays when they're there. Could be a possibility. I don't know. He could have just made a mistake this play. What do you think about that? Let me know. Now let's move on to the next play. So on this play, this is actually the touchdown to Jerry Jeudy that Tua threw. So Alabama's shotgun again, 3 wide receiver, 1 up back on the left side of the line of scrimmage, which is tight end number 84, Hill Hingis. Josh Jacobs once again is the running back set left to Tua Tagovailoa. Jalen Waddle's the far left wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy's the slot receiver, and Henry Ruggs III is the far right wide receiver. So it looks like Alabama's going to smash concept to the left side of the field. This smash concept seems to be the first read or the initial read on this play as Tua is looking to the left exclusively to start out. And you can tell he's reading high to low. Hill Hingis to Jalen Waddle, which what makes the ensuing events kind of puzzling a little bit. So the interesting thing is that this is good defensive coverage by Tennessee. They play a nice zone coverage. Weirdly enough, Tua Tagovailoa does not hit Jalen Waddle, who becomes wide open when number 14 from Tennessee runs to cover Josh Jacobs, who leaks out to the left. So 14 is leaving his zone to go play Josh Jacobs in the flat so that Tua doesn't hit him, leaving his zone void, which puts Jalen Waddle just completely open, like naked. But Tua doesn't throw it, and it probably makes for a very easy TD if Tua hits him. Also, even if he didn't see him, Henry Ruggs is running from the right side of the field to the left, coming across to his face near the first down marker, almost like a little crossing route. Tua still doesn't hit him. So this would have been easy first down. So Tua finally looks back to the right for Jerry Jeudy, and weirdly enough, probably the most difficult pass out of all of them to attempt to throw to the right sideline of the end zone. Of course, Tua hits it perfectly anyway because he has that type of talent, but it's like maybe he didn't have to do that. And if that sounds like a lot of time, it was. That took about 7 to 8 seconds of Tua having a clean pocket. That's just unheard of. That's unfair to the other teams to have that much time for a quarterback like Tua. So really that makes you go, wow. Interesting thing though, I have a question in relation to these two plays. Is can LSU actually make Tua throw the ball faster? Their pass rush, it hasn't been outstanding this year. They have a good front seven. It's very good at stopping the run. They're tough, but can they actually pressure Tua Tagovailoa? Because no matter how good your back end of your secondary is, if you cannot force the quarterback to move off his spot or pressure him, he will wait. And Tua's very patient, and he's going to wait for the play to develop, and he will hit you deep. Man, this is going to be interesting. LSU fans, if you're watching this video, do you think you have the ability to pressure Tua Tagovailoa into getting rid of some of these balls faster? Alabama fans, what do you think? Looking forward to hearing some of your comments, and I'll respond to you. All right, see you for the next video.